leave you forever.
But this is quite unaccountable. A keener hand at scuttling a cunarder or cutting out a P&O never shipped a handspike.
Yes, I have done my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures, and I am the slave of duty. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter, the mistake was ours, not yours, and I was, in honour, bound by it.
An error? What error?
I may not tell you. It would reflect upon my well-done proof.
Nay, dear master. My mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once.
When Frederic was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he apprenticed him to some career seafaring. I was a lad, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and find this promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though surely not a pilot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse and make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid, on breakers always steering, and I did not catch the water right through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions, which within my friendly chariots I took and found this promising boy, apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make and doom him to a pilot. I found him to a pirate, you, instead to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, and I hadn't the face to return to my place and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. And that is how you find me now, a member of your Shylock. Would you wouldn't have found that I even found apprentice to a pilot?
Pardon, Frederic, pardon.
Oh, sweet one, I want to pardon you.
The two words were so much alike.
They were. They still are, but years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon, my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation.
What?
Oh, pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty. Once out of my indentures, I shall feel myself bound to devote myself, heart and soul, to your extermination.
Well, Frederic, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, me boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we cannot be but little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem to make most pay. I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why. Last, I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? It's only 11:30, and you're one of us until the clock strikes 12.
True, and until then, you're bound to protect our interests.
Well then, it is my duty, as a pirate, to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves, and when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth in that.
Then again, you make a point of never molesting an orphan.
But we are orphans ourselves, and know what it is.
Yes, but it has got about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The The last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans, and so we had to let them go. One would think that Great Britain's mercantile navy was recruited solely from her orphan asylums, which we know is not the case.
But hang it all, you wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
There's my difficulty. Until 12 o'clock I would. After 12, I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well, who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart, what's to become of her?
Oh, he will take you with him.
Well, Ruth, I feel some little difficulty about you. It is true that I admire you very much, but I have been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I've seen during that time. I think it's a sweet face.
Oh, it is.
I say I think it is. That is my impression. That I have never had an opportunity of comparing you with other women. It is just possible that I may be mistaken.
Oh, Ruth is very well indeed.
Yes, rather a knave than a fine woman about Ruth. I do.
Then I will not be so selfish as to take her from you. Oh. In justice to her, and in consideration for you, I will leave her behind.
No, Frederic, this must not be. We are rough men, ruling a rough life. But we are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. I think I am right in saying that there is not one here who would rob thee of this inestimable treasure for all the world holds dear. Not one! No, I thought thou wasn't. Keep thy love, Frederic, keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, it's the top of the tide and we must be off. Farewell, Frederic. When your process of extermination begins, let our deaths be as swift and as painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization?
No, Frederic, it cannot be. I don't think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederic, I shall live and die, a pirate king. Hooray! Oh, better far to live and die under the great black flag I fly and play a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Away to the cheating world go you, where pirates all are well to do, but I'll be true to the song I sing and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is hurrah for the pirate king, hurrah for the pirate king. When I sally forth to seek my prey, I help myself in a royal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, for the well-bred monarch fortune too. But many a king on the first class throne, if he wants to call his crown his own, but manage somehow to get through more dirty work than ever I do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is hurrah for the pirate king, hurrah for the pirate
had your wife in 47, and that's quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly and without reserve, compared with other women, how are you?
I will answer you truthfully, Master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I'm quite well.
I'm sorry for your cold. I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Compared with other women, are you beautiful?
I have been told so, dear Master.
But lately...
Oh no, years and years ago.
What do you think of yourself?
It's a difficult question to answer. But I think I'm a fine woman.
That is your candid opinion?
Yes. I should be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth. I believe you. For I'm sure you would not practice on my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing, and if, I say if, you are really a fine woman, your age shall be no obstacle to our union. Hark! Surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our almost inaccessible lair? Can it be Custom House? It doesn't sound like Custom House.
Confusion. It is the voices of young girls. You should see them. I am lost.
By all that's marvellous, a bevy of beautiful maidens.
Lost, lost, lost.
How lovely, how surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them. What grace, what delicacy, what refinement. Ruth told me she was beautiful. Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceive me. You told me you were fair as gold,
Master, am I not so?
and now I see you're plain and
I'm
old.
sure I'm not a judge so.
Upon my innocent you play.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is lined, your hair is grey.
Gradually not so.
Faithless woman, to deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, master, cannot leave me here where you go.
Faithless woman,
Master, master,
faithless woman,
master, master,
faithless woman, to deceive me, I who trusted so. Faithless woman, to deceive me, I who trusted so.
I love without reflecting. Oh, do not be rejecting. Take a maiden tender, her affection raw and green, and very by as great has been accumulating. Summer 17. Summer 17. Yes, you are the master. Smash me with disaster. Your love is such a dawn to that hour I have here. My love on a being has been accumulating 47 years.
47 years.
47 years.
Faithless woman, to deceive me, I who trusted so. Faithless woman, to deceive me, I who trusted so. What shall I do? Before these gentle maidens, I dare not show in this alarming costume. No, no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
In all probability, we are the first human beings who ever set foot on this enchanted spot.
Except the mermaids. Why, it's the very place for mermaids.
There were only human beings down to the waist.
And you can't be sent strictly to set foot anywhere. Tails they may, but feet they cannot.
But what shall we do until Papa and the servants arrive with the luncheon?
We are quite alone. And look, the sea is as small as glass. Suppose we take off our shoes and stockings and paddle.
Yes, the very thing.
Stop, ladies, pray. I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you, Sir Speak?
I am a pirate.
A pirate, hurrah!
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vile profession, and to that end of poor and fearless maidens, O blushing buds of ever-blooming beauty,
all the crimes of the illegality, colleagues I can feel familiarity with rabblers. I can tell undoubted ruffians and Gerard Dowson's office. I know the crooked chorus from the Bronx of Aristophanes, and I can have a few give each a heavy music dinner for. Oh, yes, and whistle all the airs that bend up to pinafore. Whistle all the airs that bend up to pinafore. Whistle all the airs that bend up to pinafore. Whistle all the airs that bend up to pinafore. And I can write a washing bill in Babylonic cuneiform, tell you every detail of karate which is uniform. Shorty matters vegetable, animal and mineral. I am the very model of a modern beauty general. In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon and ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariats, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I'm a smattering of elemental strategy. Oh, neck is back again. Oh, yes, of course. You say that Major General is never strategy. 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 Common military knowledge, though black and adventure, is only given down to the beginning of the century, but still that is vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General. No, nothing else.
Don't believe them, Papa. They are pirates. The famous Pirates of Penzance.
The Pirates of Penzance?
Yes, the Pirates of Penzance.
All except this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who's out of indentures today, and who means to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a bit. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
We object to Major Generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that point. We do not press it. We look over it.
Ah, an idea. You mean to tell me that you would deliberately rob me of these, the sole remaining props of my old age, and leave me to go through the remainder of my life unattended, unprotected, and alone?
Oh, well, yes, that's the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, dash it all! Here we are again.
I asked you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say orphan.
Orphan, orphan, orphan.
I don't think we quite understand one another. I asked you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? And you say orphan. And as I understand you, you are merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word orphan.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
I only repeated it once.
That's true, but you repeated it.
But not orphan.
Stop it. I think I see. Well, we are getting confused. When you said orphan, do you mean orphan, a person who has lost his parents, or orphan frequently?
Ah, I beg pardon. I see what you mean. Frequently.
You said orphan frequently.
No, only once.
Exactly. Exactly. You said orphan frequently. Only once.
king if taken my daughters over the billowy waters. If I had inelegant diction, indulging in innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular tenable story. It's not a terrible story, it's a very story. It's entertaining daughters over the billowy waters. It is easy inelegant fiction to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It is easy inelegant fiction to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular story.
Although a dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we rather think that we're not altogether void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin it. For what we ask is love.
clutches, I described myself as an orphan. But heaven help me, I am no orphan. I come here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor upon the family escutcheon.
But you forget, sir, you only bought the property a year ago, and the stucco in your baronial hall is scarcely dry.
Frederic, in this chapel are ancestors. You cannot deny that. With the estate I bought the chapel and its contents. I do not know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think of the descendant of my purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought disgrace upon what I have no doubt was an unstained escutcheon.
Be comforted, sir. Had you not acted as you did, these reckless men would assuredly have called in the nearest clergyman and have married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your proffered solace, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederic, that such is the anguish and remorse I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all. Did I not fear that the consequences would be most disastrous to myself? At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels? I say, at what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11, and before midnight, I hope to have atoned for my involuntary association with the pestilent scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers at hand? Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only wait my orders.
Then, Frederic, let your escort lion-hearted be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come.
Well,
Still, perhaps it would be wise not to carp or criticize, for it's very evident his attentions are well met.
Yes, it's very evident, his attentions are well met. Evident, yes, well met. Evident, ah, yes, well met. All the birds are sing, ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra. We come the trouble, sing, ta-ran-ta-ra. And we find the wisest sing, ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra. It's the supper just to sing, ta-ran-ta-ra. For it's that's a really good, ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra. And your heart is in your boots, ta-ran-ta-ra. There is nothing whimsy round, like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound. Yes, yes, we go. These pirates say, all right, we go. Yes, forward on the boat. Yes, forward on the boat.
Yes, but you don't go.
We go, yes, forward on the boat. Yes, forward on the boat.
Damn it, you don't go.
We go, 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 we go.
Open there's a steel, comfort out of heel,
Ta-ran-ta-ra,
and we find the wisest deeds.
ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra,
Is to chat but jest and sing.
ta-ran-ta-ra,
Oh, when peasant really mute,
ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra,
and your heart is in your boots.
ta-ran-ta-ra.
There is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound.
Ta-ran-ta-ra, 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 ta-ran-ta-ra,
Oh, to us it's evident, these attentions are well meant. Such expressions don't appear, calculated meant to cheer. Who are going to meet the fate in a highly nervous state? Ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra. Still to us it's evident, these attentions are well meant. We observe too great a stress on the risks that on us press, and a preference alike to our chance of coming back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to carp or criticize, for it's very evident his attentions are well meant.
Yes, it's very evident, these attentions are well meant. Evident, yes, well meant. Evident, ah, yes, well meant. All the birds are sing, ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra.
of duty's stern dictation, I, circumstance's victim, have been guilty.
Young Frederic,
Who calls?
so late commander,
And I, your little rude,
For mad intruders, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, O rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination?
have mercy on us. Hear as I you slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you, yet mercy should avoid our stern resentment. And so, I will be merciful. Say on.
when you had left our pirate fold, we tried to raise our spirits fit, according to instructions, all with whip and quibble point. But all in vain the quips we found. We lay absorbed upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred the starting paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. We quips and quibbles heard in talks, but not to be this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox. We knew your taste for curious quips, for pranks and contradictions queer, and with the laughter on our lips we wished to dare to hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Frederic would the joke enjoy, and so we've risked both life and limb to tell it to a boy. That paradox, that most ingenious paradox, the quips and quibbles heard in thought, but none to beat that paradox. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox. For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, I don't know who, very likely the astronomer royal, has decided that, although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule of plenty, 1 year in every 4, his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you'll easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, yet if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit over.
Let's see. Yes, with yours my figures do agree. How quaint the ways of paradox, and common sense she gave us, though counting in the usual way is 21 I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day, yet reckoning by my natal day.
apprenticed to us.
Until I reach my 21st year?
No, until you reached your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, you are, as yet, only 5 1/4.
You don't mean to say you're going to hold me to that?
No, we merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
Don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing, my lovely.
We content ourselves with pointing out to you your duty.
Your duty.
Well, to appeal to my sense of duty, my duty is only too clear. I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought that I've ever been mixed up with it. But duty is before all. At any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come, you're one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow. Oh, horror!
What's the matter?
Ought I to tell you? No, I cannot do it. And yet, as one of your band,
Speak out. I charge you by that sense of conscientiousness to which we have never yet appealed in vain.
General Stanley,
Yes.
father of my Mabel,
Yes, yes.
he escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did.
It breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore. But as your apprentice, I have no alternative. It is my duty to tell you
Yes.
that General Stanley
Yes.
is no orphan.
What?
More than that, he never was one.
Am I to understand that to save his contemptible life, he dared to practice on our credulous simplicity? Our revenge shall be swift and terrible. We will go and collect our band and attack Tremorton Castle this very night.
But stay!
Not a word. He is doomed. Away, away, my heart's on fire. I burn this base deception to repay. This very night, my vengeance dire, shall glut itself in gore. Away, away.
Away, away, and I expire. I find my duty hard to do today. My heart is filled with anguish dire. It strikes me to the core. Away, away.
With faults of power he tricked us all right. That vengeance how the pirates so decides. Our nature stern we soften with his lies, and in return tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
then return and claim you, I declare it.
It seems so long.
Swear that till then you will be true to me.
Yes, I have withdrawn. My old Stanley is dead and gone. I swear it.
For here is love, and here is truth, and here is hope for joyless love. She will be faithful to her soul, to be our wed and even after. For here is love, and here is truth. She will be faithful to her soul, till we are wed and even after. And even after. For here is love, and here is truth, and here is hope for joyless laughter. She will be faithful to her soul. She will be faithful to her soul till we are wed and even after. Even after. For here is God, and here is truth, for here is God.
No, and we be brave. What family descent? How great thy charm, thy sway how excellent. Come, one and all, undaunted men in blue. Voices know, but bells are coming true.
With body and in mind, we are timidly inclined, and anything but blind to the danger that's behind. Yet when the danger's near, we manage to appear as insensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here.
Sergeant, approach. Young Frederic was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter. He will not now do so, for he has allied himself once more to his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You speak falsely. You know nothing at all. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. He has done his duty, I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Righto.
This is perplexing.
We cannot understand it at all.
Still, as he is actuated by a sense of duty,
That makes a difference, of course. At the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
no matter. Our course is clear. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone. It is most distressing to us to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It is too late now.
It is.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment,
His employment.
or maturing his felonious liberty, enterprising burglars, not a burgling.
Not a burgling.
And the custode isn't occupied in crime.
Hiding crime.
He loves to hear that little brook a-gurgling.
Brook a-gurgling.
And listen to the merry village chime.
Village chime.
Oh, when the coster's finished yamping on his mother.
On his mother.
He loves to lie basking in the sun.
In the sun.
I'll take one consideration with another.
With another.
A policeman's lot is not an happy one. Oh,
When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not an happy one. Happy one. Rollicking band of pirates beat, pirate fox in London. I fight the hands of burglary with weapons grim and gory.
Hush, hush, I hear them on the manor approaching. With stealthy steps the pirates are approaching.
We are now coming for plates of gold, a story General Stanley told. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story. They seek a penalty 50-fold, we seek a penalty 50-fold. They seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide.
With cat-like tread, upon our brave we speed, silence spread, our cautious way we feed. No sound at all, we never speak a word, our flies foot forward, we squeak, we turn along, So stealthily we the pirate feast, while all the house on sound we cease. On friend to blow the seal, trust to navigation, take another station. Friends buried piracy, with a little burglary. On friends to blow the seal, trust to navigation, take another station. Friends buried piracy, with a little burglary.
Here's your crowbar, and your scent of it, your lines you play what? Your silent madness, your dark lantern seas. Take your fire and your senses
Cat-like tread, upon our brave we steed, silence spread, our cautious way we feed. No sound at all, we never speak a word, our flies foot forward, we squeak, we turn. On friend to blow the sea, trust to navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy, with a little burglary. Cat-like tread, upon our brave we steed, silence spread, our cautious way we feed. Yeah!
Hush, hush, not a word. I see a light inside. The Major General comes so quickly high.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Yes,
of death prepare, unhappy gentle Stanley.
If he should die, a shrill and a kneel, a stay. No one is called a weapon will stay.
Yes, we are here, though hitherto concealed. So to constabulary pirates field. Gain a brief advantage you contrive, but your proud triumph will not be long-lived.
Don't say you're orphans, for we know that game.
On your allegiance we've a stronger claim. We charge you yield. We charge you yield. In Queen Victoria's name.
You do.
We do. We charge you yield. In Queen Victoria's name.
We yield at once with humble mien, because with all our faults we love our queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults they love the Queen. Yes, yes, with all their faults they love the Queen.
Away with them and place them at the bar.